Hi, and thank you for joining me at the Financial Spotlight. I'm Chantrell, here to give you financial tips and tricks to help you on your road to know your money better. So today I'm coming to you with about 6 different side hustles that you can do while you're at home during this pandemic. So I know that a few people have not been able to go to work or have not been able to go outside of the home and do their usual or normal side hustles. So these are a few side hustles that you can surely do from home. And the first one is being a virtual assistant. So if you like to talk on the phone, or if you are email savvy, you have any administrative background, you can put out your services as a virtual assistant. You can promote yourself on Instagram, on Facebook, on Twitter, on all of the different LinkedIn, all the different platforms, but you can also go to a few websites that are hiring virtual assistants. So you would basically be a contract worker through that company. I will leave the link to some of those companies in the description box. The next side hustle would be with working for Appen or for Lionbridge. Now, I consider these side hustles mainly because with Appen, I know that you are required to work a minimum of 4 hours per day or 20 hours per week. Sometimes they want you to do more hours, but the majority of the time it's just 20 hours a week. Now that's part-time, so that wouldn't necessarily be considered a regular job. However, you can do it on your own time. So you can do it early in the morning, late at night. All that's required is that you have a computer and internet service. Sometimes you will need to use a cell phone for some of the tasks that they have available, but you can go to Appen's website or Lionbridge's website. They're basically the same type of company, and I will also leave the link to that side hustle in the description box. The next one is to sell your things through Poshmark, Mercari, even thredup. Some people also do it on eBay, but right now is not a great time to sell for eBay. And I say that from experience because that would require you packing up your products and putting them in the postage boxes and everything, and then also having to pay for the postage to be shipped to the person. Now, I don't know about you, but I don't have a postage scale in my home just sitting around. So I had to cancel some of the orders that I received because I wasn't able to actually weigh the item in my home and then put together a label to ship those things out. So eBay might not be your best choice, but definitely with Poshmark. Poshmark provides you with the label for you to send your products to the people. And my mail person is just absolutely great because all I have to do is put my items inside the boxes that I have, put the label outside on the outside of the box, and then put that box in my mailbox, and my mail person takes it and mails it for me. So I love him for that. The other one is Mercari. Mercari is almost the same as Poshmark, where you do the label through them and you're able to send your products that way. And also with thredup. Now thredup is a little bit different, and I would only use thredup if I have a lot of name brand items. So high-end name brand items, I would use them and contact them to send you a bag. So they send you a bag, you fill that bag up with your items, and then you send the item to them. Again, you can use your local postman, or you can drop it in the mailbox the mailbox yourself, and you would send the products to thredup. Thredup then looks through your items and then decides if they want them or not, and they will either pay you for the items that you have sent them based on what they can sell the items for, or they will donate those items for you so that you don't have to even do all of that. So that comes as a good resource if you're looking to maybe get rid of some things and you are like, I want to go donate them, but then you want to make money off of them. You can get your bag from thredup, put the things in the bag, send it to them, and then they'll do all the other work for you and then send you their money. So the next side hustle that I have is with user testing. And I think I've spoken about this before in a previous video. And I know I definitely have spoken about this on my Instagram page, but user testing is a great website to go on, take surveys. They take about 15 minutes or so, and they pay you $10. Now, you may not necessarily get to take all of the tests or do all of the surveys based on the questions that you answer. However, just today, I was able to take 3 surveys. So I made $30, and I made that $30 in 30 minutes. So don't sleep on user testing, because they are a really good way to make a little bit of extra money just on the side. And they pay you out within a week after doing the test. So I did the test today. I made $30. I'll get my $30 by next Friday. They will pay you into your PayPal account and I think another account, but don't quote me. So make sure that you do the research. I'll also leave the link to user testing in the description box. Along with everything that I'm talking about here, I will leave a link in the description box so that you can go there and do the research for yourself. User testing also is kind of like Userlytics. That's another testing site, and also a testing site called Test Time. So these sites are all similar, but I find user testing to be a little bit easier to use, more user friendly, and they have more tests, and they're more willing to accept you as a tester than some of the other ones. So look into user testing to make a little extra money. And my final one is with Etsy. No, I have 2 more. I'm sorry. Amazon Turk is, I want to save Etsy for last. Amazon Turk is another place that you can go and do some side, like kind of like typing information in. It's not necessarily transcription, because I've done a few things with Amazon Turk. I have taken people's receipts and inputted into an Excel spreadsheet. I have also looked at pictures and wrote captions and reference to the pictures. So there's a few different things that you can do on Amazon Turk. It is task-based, so they will pay you per task. So it might be, you can do things for 50 cents per task, sometimes $1 per task. It depends on what the task is. So you would have to just decide on how much you want to work and how much you want to do. But it is a little bit of extra money on the side. So now here we are with my final work at home or easy side hustle that you can do from home is with Etsy. Now, with Etsy, there's a few things that you can do, especially if you are a crafter or you're very artistic. You can do things like making digital downloads with Canva. Canva is a free source. You can make like a spreadsheet or a worksheet, or you can make pictures that people can download. You can take those and then put them up on Etsy and charge $2, $3, however much for people like meal plans. Sometimes maybe you can make a grocery list for people to use if they're on a diet, things of that nature. You can put that on Etsy. Another hot thing that's on Etsy is, of course, what right now? Face masks. Face masks are a hot topic right now, and if you can make really good face mask, if you know how to sew, or if you know how to put something together by gluing it or whatever, cutting, and it looks very nice and professional, and you're willing to sell that, Etsy is really looking for people to make face masks and put them on their website. So that is another way that you can make money from home. Now, yes, you might have to When you have to send those out, you might have to actually go to the post office or maybe buy the postage information or postage label on the USPS website. Print it out, put it on your item, and if you don't have a postman like I do, then you will have to go to the actual mailbox and drop it off. But it's still a great way to make some extra income while you're at home in the house trying to figure out what to do, how to make some extra money. These are all great side hustles that you can do right now while you're at home or anytime to make a little extra money. And like I said before, I will put the link to every one of these side hustles in my description box so that you can research them a little bit more for yourself and find out which one is a good fit for you. So I hope this information helped you. If it did, please go ahead and hit like. Also, we would love to have you join our family here at the Financial Spotlight, and just go ahead and subscribe to the channel, and also click the notification bell so that you can get notified every single time that I post. I post weekly information, little tips and tricks to help you every week to grow your money. So thank you for joining me, and you have a great one. Bye-bye.